Master appointments in Google Calendar. Today we're going to get up to speed with appointment schedules versus appointment slots in Google Calendar. Fintan took us through a mini demo of the appointment scheduling feature when it was released back in April 22. This week, with some new functionality rolling out, let's revisit the function and look at who can use it, how to take it beyond just sales calls, and when you should use appointment scheduling versus appointment slots. First up, it's important to note that this functionality is not available on free accounts. To access appointment schedules outside of a work or education account, you will need to subscribe to Google Workspace Individual. If you have a business starter account, you will find appointment slots are available to you, but the option to turn on appointment schedules is not available at this package level. From business standard and above, including enterprise and education, you can avail of appointment slots and appointment schedules. Appointment schedules are essentially an early access preview, so will eventually replace the slots feature. Right now, old appointment slots and new appointment schedules can coexist on your calendar, meaning you can switch between the old appointment slots and the new appointment schedules at any time. Any previously created slots or schedules will remain active and available whether appointment schedules are turned on or off. Now that we know who can use it, let's look at how to use it. Sales teams are all over this function for client outreach, easily allowing a client to self-schedule a sales call, a product demo, or provide bookable viewings for your properties, office spaces, or showrooms. However, the tool can continue to be useful beyond the sales desk. You can employ these for services scheduling. Support teams can offer office hours for external clients or internal team members, offer bookable training sessions for one-to-ones or teams, or allow sign-up to gym inductions. Use the function in education and commercial settings to schedule parent-teacher meetings, manage recruitment open day screenings, or manage access to senior management in Pitch to the Boss, Dragon's Den, or whatever you call your innovation generation sessions. This can also be a great non-financial benefit idea. I think management and HR teams should be using this function as much as the sales teams for performance reviews, benefits briefings, new starter onboarding, and exit interviews. There is no better way to increase team buy-in than to give your team ownership and autonomy over when they have their meetings with you. Let them set the time. It's one less job for you. Now that we're understanding of the who and the why, let's have a look at the what. What functionality is right for you? If you are business standard and above user, you have the option of using both appointment slots and appointment schedules. Why might you use appointment slots? Appointment slots have the ability to add a guest to all slots. This will automatically add them to any booked appointments. With appointment slots, you can set up appointments on group calendars and calendars that you have the edit rights to. Lastly, with appointment slots, you can pre-reserve a meeting or conference room for your appointment slots. Let us look at how to use the appointment slots feature. The appointment slot feature can be accessed from the Create menu, or you can access it by selecting the time slot that you wish to create in your calendar and choosing the Appointment Slots tab. Now you can add a title to your appointment slots. Select a single slot or slot duration and the slot length in minutes. Appointment slots will allow you to make slots available for your own calendar, shared calendars, and even calendars that you manage. At this point, you can save the appointment slot, or you can access more options to add further detail to this appointment. I can create repeating slots monthly, weekly, yearly, or in a custom repetition. I can add a message to the calendar entry that will be created. I can pre-book a room, and I can add collaborators to all of the appointment slots. This will mean that they will be automatically included in the bookings when they are created. Once saved, I can access the appointments page created and share the link to users. It is important to remember your user needs to sign into their Google account to access the appointments page. Once they are in, they can view the slots available this week or navigate to later dates. Once their date and time are selected, Google will autofill the attendee name from their Google profile, and after clicking Save, a confirmation pop-up will appear. All very straightforward. Now let's take a look at why to use appointment schedules. Appointment schedules offer a slicker-looking client booking page. In addition, the page can provide multiple booking schedules if required. You can make your booking page available to anyone. There is no need to have a Google account. And you can add in customizable booking fields to collect required information. Manage booking frequency and add buffers between appointments. Automatically add meet details to a booking, specify a meeting location, request a phone number, or leave your meeting details unspecified at booking. Create highly specific repeat schedules. Make exceptions for one-off days in a repeated block. Schedules will auto-update to avoid conflicting events you RSVP yes or maybe to in your personal calendar. Let's take a look at how to use this feature. To begin to use appointment schedules, you may need to turn it on, access settings and select appointment schedules from the left-hand menu. Tick the box to turn on the schedule functionality and you are ready to create your schedule. Firstly, choose the time period in which your schedule will be created and select the Appointment Schedules tab. The first pop-up will offer you the option to create a new appointment schedule or add to an existing schedule. Click Create New and Continue. The pop-up will now dock to the left-hand side of the screen and the options will become available. To begin, give your schedule a name. You will have a description field shortly, but make it clear for your user to understand from the title in their calendar. Next, set the duration of your appointments from 15 minutes to 2 hours, or use the custom time set. The schedule will default to a weekly repeat, but this can be changed to doesn't repeat. Now use the General Availability section to enter your available time period. The function allows the periods to be split throughout the day to factor in lunch breaks or focus time that you may not have booked officially into your calendar. In addition, you can set schedules in different time zones if your target audience is based in another region. The scheduling window allows you to set a start date for your appointment schedule. This is useful if you want to give advance notice of a first come, first served session, such as C-suite appointments or parent-teacher meetings. Conversely, you can put an end date for sessions that occur for a finite period of time, such as annual reviews. Limit how far in advance your sessions can be booked to manage your time and include a minimum period to ensure that you have sufficient preparation time for your meeting. This can be increased or decreased with the arrows or simply type into the box. Adjusted availability allows for adjustments to specific days. On the 14th, I'm taking the afternoon off, so I have changed the availability to 2 p.m. from 5 p.m. I can also remove the entire day's availability by clicking the unavailable icon. Booked appointment settings has very important controls to help manage your day whilst giving the most availability to your users. While I want users to know that they can book any of my free time in a day, I also don't want to end up with back-to-back meetings from the top of the day to the end. I can use the buffer time feature to ensure I have time to overrun slightly or take a comfort break between meetings. And in addition, I can add a maximum amount of bookings that I'm prepared to take. If I know that I max out after 5 reviews, I can ask Google Calendar to auto-close my appointment schedule for that day once I have hit my limit of 5 bookings. Lastly, I can color code times set aside for appointments so that these jump out in my calendar. Save these changes and the box changes to focus on what the end user sees. Firstly, preview your photo and name. Next, select the format of your meeting. Will you need a meet link? Will you be in person? Here you can specify a location, but you cannot book a room resource. Are you going to do a phone call? In this case, the booking form will require the user to add a phone number. Or perhaps you wish to specify later. Meet details and locations can all be added post-booking. The description allows you to add a note at the top of your booking page to describe your session. This will also appear in the description field of your calendar invite. The booking form adds fields for completion upon booking. First name, surname, and email address are obligatory. You can add up to 6 custom fields and make these optional or required. In addition, you can set email verification if using externally to confirm the user's email is genuine. As a standard, you and the booker will receive an invite to the appointment. You can set reminders to send to the booker in advance of your session. Up to 5 reminders can be scheduled. Reminders can be sent from 4 weeks out to 1 minute before. These reminders are email only at this stage. Once complete, share the schedule by link or embed in your website. In each case, you can choose to show one appointment schedule or a page with all available appointment schedules for your calendar. In the browser, your user will see a much more usable booking page showing slots and a mini calendar to navigate. The booking form pops out on selection and the booking will not complete until all required fields are filled. A confirmation pop-up gives details and a cancellation option, and the booking will appear in the booker's calendar. On a mobile device, the iPhone and Android experience is similar, with a mini calendar to select dates and a clickable time slot. Just like the browser experience, a pop-up requires the user's details, and saving the booking gives a confirmation page with a cancellation link. For you, once the booking is complete, you will receive an email with the calendar invite, and the invite will have an auto or SVP yes. This will also appear in your calendar. For any colleagues viewing your calendar, the appointment schedule is not visible until a booking is completed. Then that specific slot will appear as an event. This week, Google is rolling out an update to allow you to check availability not only in your primary calendar, but across multiple calendars. The feature started rolling out on January 7th and could take up to 15 days for visibility in your calendar application. This will allow you to review multiple calendars for conflict in addition to your personal calendar, including calendars you own, calendars you manage, calendars you are subscribed to. This is a big improvement on group scheduling. Here is where you'll find this functionality when it goes live in your region. If you RSVP yes or maybe to an event in your primary calendar or have any busy event on a selected secondary calendar, that block of time will not appear as an appointment schedule in your booking page. Now, there are some limitations here. You cannot deselect the personal calendar when you're using this function. And the function will only check the additional calendar for conflicts. It will not add that calendar as a guest to the resulting booking. You will still need to do this manually post the booking stage. Talking of which, let's have a look at what you can do post booking. Once your attendees have booked appointments in your schedule, you can customize the event. Access the event edit pop-up, and here you can amend times if required and create a repeating event. You can add conferencing facilities, including Zoom if you use that add-on, and you can change visibility on your appointment. Add more information to the description as required, or add guests. If your meeting is now face-to-face, you can add a meeting room resource for this appointment. And of course, the cancel appointment button will delete the appointment. If you need to remove an appointment schedule, you can access the delete icon on the top right-hand side of the pop-up. A further pop-out will ask you to confirm if you wish to delete this week only or all availability on this schedule. Once the schedule is deleted, it will disappear from your calendar and the booking page you have provided will cease to work. However, any bookings created from the schedule will remain as events in your calendar. We hope you're feeling more confident now with this function in how to employ it and how to decide between the slots or the schedule functionality. Each has their value. Let us know how you're getting on, and if you have any fresh takes on using scheduling, we'd love to hear. Until next week, take care.